Hi everyone, and welcome to today's 4th grade informative writing lesson. Today we're working on section 2, lesson 29. My name is Mrs. Calm and I'll be your teacher throughout today's lesson. Let's start with a quick review. In the last few lessons, you've been learning how to write an introduction paragraph for an informative essay. We learned 2 different ways to set up the introduction paragraphs. On the left side of the screen, you'll see the first way we learned, which is to have 3 parts: your hook, your 3 topics, and your closing statement. The second way we learned how to set up the introduction paragraph is on the right side of the screen. Remember, you learned how to do a hook and then list your 3 topics, but when listing those 3 topics, you list them in 2 to 3 sentences. So the first way on the left side, you're going to have 3 parts, 3 sentences. And the second way on the right side, you're only going to have 2 parts, but you're going to write that second sentence in 2 or 3 sentences. So you will still always have 3 to 4 sentences for your introduction paragraph. Either one of those is fine. I just want to make sure that you know different ways to set up your introduction paragraphs. That way, depending on what topics you get, one may be easier or work better for you than the other. So now you've learned 2 ways to set up your introduction paragraph. Now that you've learned that, we are ready to start moving into our middle paragraphs. And I want to start with the very first sentence. So for today, you are going to be learning how to write topic sentences to begin each middle paragraph. Now, there are 3 middle paragraphs, and the first sentence of every middle paragraph is called your topic sentence, and that's what we're going to learn today. The topic sentence is also known as the T sentence. This is the first sentence in each middle paragraph. The T sentence has 3 parts. You always start with a transition word and put a comma. Then you state the prompt, and then you state the topic of that paragraph. It's very simple. I'm going to show you in the next few slides exactly how to set up a topic sentence. I want you to take a look at this example essay. This is a full 5-paragraph essay, and I put blue arrows to show you where the topic sentence is at the beginning of every middle paragraph. So you can see that there's not a topic sentence in the introduction paragraph. We know that because we just learned it. But when you get to the first middle paragraph where it uses the transition word first, that's our first topic sentence for T1. Our topic sentence for T2 is at the beginning of T2. It starts with second. And our topic sentence for T3 is at the beginning of T3. It starts with third. And there is no topic sentence for conclusion. We only have topic sentences for the 3 middle paragraphs. But I wanted you to see, before we jump into exactly how to write these, where they go and what they look like in a full essay. So let's do a practice using the alligator passages. You all should know these alligator passages really well. I'm going to take out my planning and a blank piece of paper. Let me switch over to the document camera to show you. Here is my planning. So if I was getting ready to write, that's not the best copy. Let me see if I have another one here for you. This one's better. If I was getting ready to write my T1 paragraph, okay, we already learned introduction, so we're not on introduction, so I can put a check on that. We are talking about the T1 paragraph right now. When you go to write your topic sentence, you are basically saying your topic, which is species. You are stating your topic. You are letting your reader know that this whole paragraph is going to be about that topic. So when we go to write our topic sentence for topic 1, we are stating that this paragraph is about species. And when we go to write our topic sentence for T2, we are stating that that topic is about reptiles. And same with T3, we'll be saying that that paragraph is going to be about habitats. Okay, so let's look at T1. If I was going to write a topic sentence for species, let me show you how you can do this. Now, the 3 parts of a topic sentence, you need to start with a transition word. Then you need to state the prompt and the topic. Now, I will tell you that these 2 don't have to go in this order. Sometimes you state the topic first and then the prompt, or sometimes the prompt and the topic. It doesn't matter as long as you have these 2 pieces in your topic sentence. But you always start with a transition word. Now, If you've heard of transition words, these are the words that start each paragraph, each middle paragraph, okay? They let your reader know that you're transitioning to a new paragraph. Now, there are many different types of transition words. Some that are very basic, some that are very high level. There are even transitional phrases. Right now, we're just going to use very basic transition words, first, second, and third. I promise you we're not going to stick with those the whole time, but we will get to a lesson later on transition words where you can do more higher level transition words. But right now, I want to focus on topic sentences. Okay, so we're just going to use basic transition words right now. So if I'm on T1 and I'm going to write my T1 topic sentence, I could write first, comma, that's my transition word. There are two different species of alligators. My topic one is species. I am not mentioning American or Chinese yet. That is when I get into the middle paragraph and the rest of the sentences. Right now, I'm just naming the topic. Okay, now let me show you. My transition word, I'm going to use green to show you. My transition word, I'm going to put in green. That's first, just so you can see the different parts. My prompt, the prompt was about alligators. So that's right here. And my topic one, if you go back to planning, is species. I'm going to put that in blue. That's right here. So I have the three parts. I have a transition word, I put my prompt in there, and the overall topic for that sentence. Okay, now let me go over some examples with you. Some examples and non-examples. All right, let's take a look here. I have my planning done. It's still on topic one, species. I want you to take a look at example A. Example A says, first, there are species. And then example B says, first, there are two different species of alligators. Which one do you think is the example, and which one do you think is the non-example? Take a look at both of these. Example A is the non-example. This is what you don't want to do. Example B is the example. This is what you want to do. Okay, I'll put a smiley face so you know that's the good one. This one's the bad one. But I wanted to show you the non-example because I want you to know what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to just put first there are species. That's way too short. Your topic sentence needs to have your transition word, your topic, and the prompt. This just says first there are species. There are species of what? You're not giving me any information about the overall prompt. This one, I know that our topic is going to be on the species, but I know that we're talking about alligators, which is the overall prompt. That is why we always want to make sure we have a transition word, we state our topic, and we state the prompt in our topic sentence. We do not want to do this. That is way too short and choppy. Take a look at this full essay. I'm going to use different colors for this one, but I want to show you. This is my I paragraph. This is my T1 paragraph. This is my T2 paragraph. This is my T3 paragraph. And this is my conclusion. Okay, you can clearly see that I only have topic sentences for T1, T2, and T3. Okay, I do not have topic sentences for I and C. All right, I also want you to notice that for T1, we use the transition word first. We can change that later, don't worry. We're not going to use first forever. T2, we use second, since that's the second topic. And T3, the third topic, we use third. I also want you to notice that I stated the prompt, which is alligators, in every single topic sentence, in different places. That's okay. And then I want you to notice that I named my 3 topics from my planning. Okay, that's the most important part, is that you're naming your topics from your planning. Remember, our topics were species, reptile, and habitats. I have species for topic 1, because that's topic 1. Topic 2 is reptile. Topic 2, reptile. And topic 3, habitats. Topic 3, habitats. So I have all the right parts to my topic sentences. All right, let's go through this. We wrote the topic sentence for T1. Okay, let's make a little note right here, T1. Let's write one together for T2. Okay, T2 is reptile. Remember that alligators are a type of reptile. So how am I going to start my topic sentence? Can someone tell me what I started with? Let's write this one together. If you have a piece of paper, go ahead and take it out. We're going to write T2 and T3 together. So think about that. What am I going to start T2 with? A transition word. Does anyone know what transition word I should use? Hopefully you said second. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to indent, second, and then a comma. I always put a comma after my transition words. Okay, and then I have to state the prompt, which is alligators, and the topic, which is reptile. Okay, the topic here is that they're a type of reptile. So I'm going to say second, alligators are a type of reptile. Perfect. I didn't just say second, reptiles. I said second, alligators are a type of reptile. So I'm going to use the color coding up here. My transition word's in green. That's my transition word. My prompt is in red, which is alligators. And my topic is in blue. And my topic, remember, for T2 is that they're a type of reptile. So my topic in blue is reptile. So I have all the parts of a topic sentence. Now let's write our T3. Can anyone tell me what I'm going to start my T3 with? Anyone remember? Okay, we should start it with a transition word. And what transition word should I use for T3? Third, right? It's our third topic, T3, topic 3, so we can start with third. I'm going to indent. I'm going to put third, comma, and then I have to make sure in this sentence, it doesn't matter if I do the prompt or topic first or second, but I need to make sure I'm mentioning the prompt of alligators and I'm putting the topic, which topic 3 is habitats. And I don't want to mention freshwater or holes. That's my A's and B's. That's for later. I'm just saying habitats, okay? So I'm going to say third, alligators live in various habitats. Okay, and I'm going to put my transition word in green, my prompt in red, my prompt is alligators, and my topic for T3, which is habitats, in blue. So these are perfect topic sentences for T1, T2, and T3. Okay, pretty easy, right? Now it's your turn. I want you to take out the classwork for lesson 29. I'm going to show you what it looks like. It says classwork assignment, and it is using the passages on climates, which we've done multiple times. So you should have that already planned. You don't have to read or any of that. We already have that done. I even put the planning that we did in our last activity there for you. And all you're going to do today is you are going to write the T1, the T2, and the T3 topic sentence. Okay, so all you need to know is the T1 topic is factors, the T2 topic is tropical, and the T3 topic is dry. We know that the prompt is about climates. So you have all the pieces that you need to write the topic sentence, just like we just did for alligators. Oops, underneath here. just like we just did, we wrote the topic sentence for T1, T2, and T3 for the alligators. You're going to do the same exact thing, but now you're going to do it for climates, okay? So I want you to pause this video, write your topic sentences for T1, T2, and T3, and then come back and push play. Okay, you're back. That means you have finished your classwork assignment on climates. Make sure that you have completed your topic sentence for T1, T2, and T3. I want you to take a look at the assignment that you just did. And I want you to get 3 colors. We're going to do our self-assessment now. This is where you are checking your own paper. Okay, this is your time to see if you missed anything, if you have all the parts, and if you did it correctly. So take out 3 highlighters if you have colors. If you don't, you can use colored pencils or crayons, something where you can visually see the 3 parts of each topic sentence. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to highlight your transition word in yellow, highlight your prompt in green, and highlight your topic for that paragraph in blue. If you don't have those colors, you can use any 3 colors, no worries. If you don't have a highlighter, you can simply just underline in a color. So just like I did on the alligator passages, okay, but instead of highlighting, I just put a box color around it. So you can see I put my transition words in one color, my prompt in another color, and my topic in another color. You're going to do the same exact thing, but you are checking your own paper on climates. Okay, so take a few minutes and finish up that. Make sure you highlight your transition words for all 3 sentences in one color. Highlight where you stated the prompt in all 3 sentences in another color. And then highlight where you stated the topic in all 3 sentences in another color. I'll give you a few more seconds, and if you need more time, no worries. You can just push pause on this lesson, and when you're ready to keep moving along, go ahead and push play. All right, let's keep moving along. Now it's time for you to reflect. Look at the writing that you just did. You wrote 3 topic sentences. Ask yourself, what did I do well? Think about those 3 topic sentences. I'm sure there's something that you did really well on. Think about that. Then ask yourself, what did I forget? Did you indent? Did you put a comma after all your transition words? Did you make sure that you mentioned the prompt in all your topic sentences? And then the last question I want you to ask yourself is, what can I do better? Maybe there's something you want to improve on. Maybe you want to make your topic sentences longer. Maybe you want to set them up a different way that sounds better. Think about, what can I do better? Now, if you need more time for reflecting, no problem. You can push pause and then come back to the video and push play. Last, we're going to work on revising. This is your time to make your paper the best that it can be. This is your time to revise, make any changes, and make it best so you can turn it in to your teacher or your parent. So I want you to start with seeing if you forgot anything. If you did, no problem. You can add it now. Then I want you to see if you made any mistakes. If you did, no problem. You can fix them now. Always check your capitalization, punctuation, spelling, and clarity. And then if you have everything and maybe you didn't make any mistakes, see if there's a way you can make your sentences better. If there's something you can change, make it more higher level, add more details, descriptions, or make it more interesting. There's always a way that we can improve our writing. If you need more time for revising your sentences, you can push pause and then come back to the video and push play. Now the homework for today is using the passages on magnetism. Show you what that looks like. It'll say lesson 29, and then in the left-hand corner it says homework. Show it on the document camera for you. There you go. And you are going to be doing the same thing that I did with you and then you did on your own today. You're going to be writing the topic sentences only for T1, T2, and T3. I already have the planning done. You are just writing the topic sentences, okay? And then make sure you check your own work by highlighting the transition word in one color, the topic in one color, and the prompt in another color. And that is the end of today's lesson. We can do anything we want let me start all over. We can do anything we want to if we stick to it long enough. Okay, and that is true. And you all have been sticking to these lessons. You've been doing great. And think about it. We are now in the middle paragraphs. As we keep moving forward, you're going to be finishing up middle paragraphs, then conclusion, and putting it all together. And you're going to have a full-blown 5-paragraph, 2 to 3 page essay in front of you. So keep up the good work, and I will see you in the next lesson.